Hello travelers, welcome to Lore Spire. In this video, we're going to be showing you how 6 of our builds can work together to complete Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. The 6 characters we have chosen for this are Arius, our player character, Sociel, Ember, Ninio, Arushale, and Sela. We'll be looking at how these builds perform together in key battles at the end of every act in the game. We will not be discussing the builds for these characters in this video, but there are links in the description to full build videos for each of these characters that are being featured in the video. There are also timestamps, so you can skip ahead if you like. If you've been looking for a party that can easily complete this game on core difficulty, well, you've found it. Let's get started. So here we are at the end of Act 1 in the Grey Garrison, and we're going to be taking a look at how our party fares in some of the more difficult battles that are found here. Okay, now of course we do not have Sociel or Arushale yet, so instead we have Camellia and Winduog. I do suggest using Camellia because her magical vestment spell will add armor to your tank, and this place is pretty easy if you have a tank with high AC. It can be annoying if you do not. Also, Delay Poison Communal can be pretty useful. Alright. Anyways, this first battle is going to be against Othirubo. And we just mostly want to take out Othirubo because he's the only one of them that's really much of a threat. And once he's down, the rest of them should fall pretty easily. So I'm just going to have Arius here pretty much rush Othirubo and take as much attention as he can get. And everybody else is going to attack Othirubo. Go back to rushing. And actually want our horse to kind of stand down a bit. There we go. We'll let him tank the champion. And everybody else should be attacking. Now, these guys, these crusaders, they kind of get in the way for this crap, which is really annoying. But oh well. Such is life. Arius's AC should be high enough. We've got it at 40 here. And we could get it even higher with Bark Skin, Shield of Faith, things like that. But 40 is pretty sufficient. And yeah, all we want to do is just pretty much wait for them to let us in the door. Now that they have, we can get in here and everybody can get to attacking Othirubo. No, come down here. We do not want any other melee party members to start attacking our ranged party members. Yeah, y'all get in there. Now Sela can get in. Hurrah. And they should go down really quick now. We're getting a tiny bit low on health, so I'm going to have him drink a potion. And you can tell we weren't even using any spells or anything. Nothing's on auto cast. No reason to waste any spells this early with anybody. I'll go ahead and throw a couple of these down here that we might need later. Alright, and that's it. Othirubo's done. Let's head on to the next battle. Okay, now we're at the next fight, and this fight can be pretty difficult because the Vermleks are a pain and very dangerous. But anyways, we're just going to get Arius into the battle here, and then we're going to try to focus down those Vermleks as fast as we can, as best as we can. Alright. We can see them back there. So I'm going to have Ninio go ahead and start shooting magic missiles at this one. And we're going to have Ember Throw an ear-piercing scream at it. And Sela, we're going to see if... she can't actually get around there yet. She's probably going to have to fight right here in this area, which is a little bit unfortunate, but oh well, that's life. Alright, they're going down quick, so that's definitely awesome. Camellia should be attacking this one too. Should have had that set up, and Winduog. That's my bad. And there we go. That inflict light wounds mass is definitely dangerous. Pretty harsh. We're going to have Sela continue to attack though. And we might get her right here just to throw out a heal. There we go. Alright, everybody here should be attacking that guy. I'm not sure. Just keep hitting him. These Cambions will go down. Good, they're down. That Vermlek's down. Let's get this one. Once that one's down, no more danger. Okay, now I actually meant to show this earlier, but we are on core difficulty as we will be for the entire video. All battles, and if we take a quick look at our characters, all of our buffs are buffs that come from our party members, nothing from items or outside sources, and our gear is pretty basic. As long as you cleared most of Canabras, you should have found pretty much everything that you're seeing here. Nothing really special for anybody at this point. Now, let's go ahead and get to our next battle. All right, and we want to make sure we have our melee party members up here so that they can get in the door, because this is a pretty large group of enemies. Get Ninio down there because she just insisted on getting in the way. And Winduog. Come on, Guardia, get through the door. And of course, they're going to block the door again for us, so nice of them. Let's just go ahead and start picking these guys off. We'll have to watch our life here. Have Sela lay on hands herself. Enemies are going down quick, which is good. They still haven't really touched Aureus. I do love having a good tank, which we definitely have here in this case. Alright, let's get Ember up here to help with these swarms, using her burning hands. Which I should have already had down here and ready, but oh well, I did not. I should have used that too. Anyways, let's get her up just a little bit closer and have her start firing off burning hands. We're going to have Sela lay on hands herself again. Where'd you go, Ember? Really did not want you in the middle of that swarm. But I guess that's life. That's how it goes sometimes. We want Aureus to get up there on Jeslyn. And just go attack. Have her lay on hands herself one more time. Yeah, I know all about touch AC. Just get everybody on Jeslyn for now. She's almost down. Go get that Cambion and the other Cambions. And then we're done. No problem. Easy battle. We'll heal up and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, here we are. These are the last few battles here that are actually difficult. And I'm actually going to just animate dead out there to bring the Babau out. Because there should definitely be some Babaus out there. There they are. That way we don't take any sneak attack damage, risk them getting a sneak attack crit or something. And one of our party members goes down. Okay, so this battle can definitely be a pain because these Brimoraks do some pretty good AoE damage. I'm just going to get Arius up there as quick as I can. Hopefully he'll take on the AoE damage before the rest of the party gets close enough to have to worry about it. There should be one more. That one's back there, unfortunately. So let's just get everybody on this one for now. All right, a little bit of damage, not too much, not too terrible. And we should be getting one more blast, I believe. Not sure why y'all are still hanging out back there, but let's get y'all on that Brimorak. Cleric's also pretty annoying. Have her drink a potion. The Brimorak down yet? Almost. Okay, it's down now. All right, and we're good to go. No problem. See you at the next fight. Okay, now here we are at the next fight. I'm going to have our party wait over here just so that we can be clear of this trap and we don't have to worry about it messing things up. We already disabled the first one, of course. All right, here comes the enemies. And we're just going to wait for them over here. Now we can take everybody off a hold and let them have it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use a create pit here because there's a couple more than I was anticipating. That'll buy us some time. It can be a good idea to actually go into turn-based mode whenever you're using pit spells and the like, because if you get too close, that can you can get sucked in. You definitely have to be careful of that. Actually, I'm going to have everybody go ahead and hold just to make sure that that doesn't happen here. We did lose our horse, but that's not really that big of a deal. Take out that rogue. And now let's have everybody here Again, attacking there. Now we do have to turn off deadly aim for that to be effective. Does she even have deadly aim? She does, and I'm not using it. Good job, me. Never mind, I thought we could reach from there. But I guess that's not happening, so let's just run back. And we lost Windowog anyways. Alright, let's go get him. Take out that Minotaur. Shouldn't take much to get him. And there we go. That battle's done. No problem. Now, just real quick, we're going to go ahead and finish off these Undead because they're the last battle here that could really be considered difficult. The Minotaur is not that difficult, and the battle against Minagho is extremely easy because you get your mythic powers in the middle of it, and yeah, it just kind of becomes a joke after that. And this can be kind of dangerous. I actually do wish that we had our horse here to absorb some damage. And we're going to go ahead and turn back on point blank shot for them. And we need to tell everybody to stop holding. That would help. We are now at the end of Act 2 inside of Citadel Drezen. Okay, and we're going to be testing our party in what are probably the 3 most difficult fights in Act 2. Alright, just to show off our buffs real quick. These are all buffs that are available to our party, nothing from consumables or outside sources. And as you can see, we do have our full party now, all 6 party members that we have made builds on previously, and the 6 that we will be featuring in the entire rest of this video. If you're not sure how to get Arushale by this point, there will be a link in the description to a video that shows you how to get Arushale at the beginning of the assault on Drezen. Okay, and just looking through our inventory real quick, these are all items, all gear that you should definitely be able to easily find or buy during Act 2. Nothing special here. Okay, now here's our first fight against Blightmaw. Definitely a difficult fight, and as long as we can keep him concentrated on our tank, it should not be too difficult. Just want to make sure we get everybody on him and make sure that he is attacking the tank first. Now I do have magic missiles and scorching ray on autocast with Ember and Ninio. And yeah, I think that should probably be good. Wow, that horse moved up there way too fast. Attack, dude. Come on now. We need to get him into combat so that he can get the bonuses from combat expertise. So he needs to be attacking. Alright, now we can move everybody up. And we're going to have Socio heal that damage that he just took. I should have equipped some potions beforehand, but I neglected to do so. So let's go ahead and get some on Arius. Alright, well, you can see we're dropping his health pretty well there. Might need to get one more heal from Socio here. I don't want to use up too many of our... Actually... Yeah, let's do this. That'll be a much better heal. And we'll go ahead and drink another potion just in case. Alright, he's almost down. Okay, so the next fight is going to be this ambush battle. Now we haven't rested or anything. We still have our exact same buffs for everybody. You know, the timers are lessening on them, but all of the important buffs should definitely last through this fight without too much of a problem. Now, if we keep our whole party down here, we're going to get hit with waves of exhaustion and fireballs right off the bat, which just is not a good time. So I do have the party up here to kind of protect it from that initial very, you know, detrimental onslaught that comes whenever we pull the banner. All right, so let's pull it and see how the party does. And it seems that I should have had Arius farther back. I thought I had him far enough back to not get hit by that. But apparently I was wrong. And he's heavy enough that he cannot actually move, so that's going to make this pretty interesting. All right, so let's get out here. The most dangerous enemies that are going to be here in this area are these Brimoraks, of course. They can be pretty brutal. So we're going to try to kill off a couple of them as quick as we can. Actually, we probably want haste more than that right now. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get up there to them. All right, here comes the fire. I, of course, did add protection from fire communal for this battle because otherwise those blasts of fire right there probably would have, you know, wiped at least 2 or 3 of us out. Where's Guardia? Oh. Apparently Guardia is also weighted down pretty badly, which is unfortunate, but we should be good. See if we can't get off a Phantasmal Killer over here. Oh, never mind. The Phantasmal Killer wasn't even actually needed. Now, here's where we really need Arius and where things might really start to take a turn for the worst, since he did get hit with those waves of exhaustion. So let's see how it goes. So far, everybody's doing fairly well. Having Ember over here, though, is definitely not the best thing. Nenio. Looks like she already cast that, and it seems to have not worked. So that's good. And we're actually going to need to drop this Varrock pretty quickly. So let's get everybody on that guy. Alright, he's down already, so that's good. Get Ninio over here. Phantasmal Killer worked. Awesome. Alright, so we're all actually looking pretty good still. Alright, so there we go. Even without our tank really being able to help very much, we still did fine there. And yeah. So there we go. Beat the ambush, no problem. Okay, so here we are at the battle with Staunton and Minagho and Nura. Should be pretty easy. Got to make sure that they do get focused on Arius first. And once they do, we're going to concentrate on Staunton. He got to go down pretty easily. We'll have Social here. Just cast some heals for us. And there we go. Staunton's already down.
This is to be my fate. To battle, my friends.
Oh. He's almost down. Okay. There we go. Nura was still around here. Oh, there she is. All right, and that's it for Act 2. On to Act 3. I'll see you at the Midnight Fane. Now, we are in the Midnight Fane at the end of Act 3, and we're going to go ahead and test our party out against some of the harder enemies that are in here. The first one that we're going to go up against is Gresilla, the Priestess of Nocticula. Okay. And yeah, let's go ahead and attack her. The main thing that we want to do here is just make sure that we get everybody focused on Arius so that none of these enemies are actually dealing damage. Now, Gresilla will be able to deal damage to Arius, but none of these others should be able to hit him. Or if they do, certainly not very often. Anyways, real quick before we get started with the actual battle, we're level 12. Mythic rank 4. And as with all of the battles, the buffs that we have on are only buffs that are available to our party members, nothing from items or outside sources. All right. And we are still on core difficulty. Right there. All right, so as long as we have them focusing on Arius, now she's going to cast Overwhelming Presence, I think, and hopefully we'll resist that with everybody. If not, that can make the fight a good bit more difficult. We want Quarry with her, and Smite Evil with you. And it seems that I got to re-equip Ninio's crossbow, which is definitely a good thing. Alright, you already hit her with Smite Evil. Now let's hit her with Study Target. Alright, and we do have everybody focusing on Arius, which is definitely awesome. Let's get Ember over here. Just move over here. There you go. And we need to get him up here so that, oh, not you. We need to get Social up there. Oh, never mind. He's affected by overwhelming presence, which is highly unfortunate, but we'll make do. Also affected by it, okay. So Ember, go ahead and heal Arius, and Sela is also affected by it. Alright, there we go. Effects are wearing off. That's awesome. We need to get a heal up on Arius ASAP. We don't need you to do it anymore, Ember. Let's just have you pump out some damage with Scorching Ray and impromptu sneak attack. Alright, there we go. Arius is back up. We're good. And Gresilla is already down, which is awesome. Kind of surprising, too. I didn't think she'd drop that quickly. But definitely good. Oh, we can have you stop with the magic missiles, too. Alright, and there we go. That's it. Easy peasy. Gresilla and her succubi, no big deal. We just need to heal our negative levels with restoration. And anyways, yeah, I'll see you at the next fight. Okay, so here we are at the next battle. Alright, and yeah, let's see. They're attacking the Hand of the Inheritor and our forces. So let's see how this one goes. It shouldn't be too difficult. We just gotta basically make sure that everybody stays back behind us. Nobody's going out here and getting too crazy out in the middle of things. Like these guys are trying to do. We'll just let you hold there. Let's get Knight back over here. Hold. And y'all can attack. And this is the problem with real-time combat mode. Everybody just kind of goes on their own. Alright, let's keep Sela over here. Oh, we want y'all to hold there. So we can at least tell what the heck is kind of going on. See? They ain't done yet. That's fine. Let them gang up on Arius. That's no big deal. Yeah, we can probably get our animal companions up in here now. Actually, I kind of want to take out that votary that keeps hitting us with fireballs. That could get dangerous. Yeah. Alright, our pets took care of that pretty easily. Alright, now of course there are reinforcements. And I'm thinking that getting to this one is going to be more important, so we're going that way. Where's Sela? Sela can continue with that. And we're coming over here. Alright, get back. I'll let Guardia hold that one for now. And Sela can take this one. Dosiel really needs to get over there, and you need to get the Nefelchni. Have everybody take that one except... No, not that one. This one. Except for Guardia over here. I'll let her tank that, and Aureus needs to tank this. And we should be looking pretty good like that. Alright, sweet. It's down. And of course, the rocks are coming in, so that's good. Alright, I think we were successful in getting the Varrock to attack where we wanted him to. That is not good, though. So let's switch over here. There we go. We got some healing. No big deal. Gonna have him switch his weapons back. Alright, I believe that's all of the enemies here. There we go. Now here we are about to fight the Priestess of Deskari. Pretty much everything's the same. Some of our buffs are running a little low on time, as you can see, but it should be enough for this fight. We have added resist fire and cold and protection from fire and cold to help protect against the Priestess's firestorm and polar midnight spells. Okay, so I'm going to draw the Priestess and the Vescivores to us with Rar. And then once it gets out here, or once they get out here and she casts the Polar Midnight spell, we're going to retreat out of the spell's effect and probably fight her, hopefully back here in this room where the Polar Midnight is not constantly damaging our dexterity. Oh, we do want to make sure that we don't move any closer than what we are now. So I'm putting those party members on hold. And then we need Rar to get back here, which the haste definitely helps with that. And we're going to have Ninio cast a Cone of Cold here to try to catch as many of those Vescivores as we can. Or Locusts. They're actually Locusts. But I don't think there's much of a difference. Alright, we got some pretty decent damage out of that one. And we're going to get ready to retreat now. I would like to get off one more cone of cold, but it's probably not going to happen. We can give it a try, though. Well, we got a good hit there at least. As soon as she casts that Polar Midnight, though, we gotta go, so... And here it comes. So we're leaving already. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Come to the back of this room. There's that Polar Midnight. You can see it's hitting some of 6 dexterity, 7, 4, 4. Yeah, we stay out there. We're definitely done for. So we're back away from there. And these locust swarms actually regenerate health. So we want to jump on them pretty quick. Ruchelet can deal some pretty fair damage to them. But aside from a Ruchelet, we're going to have to be relying on magic. So we'll have her attack. And then we need to start in with our casters casting spells. Oh, that would actually be pretty nice if we could get that off before we get anybody else out there. And I don't think Ninja is going to get it off in time. Oh, I think maybe she did. At any rate, we need to get the rest of our party out here. Come and fight her. You. Definitely you. Might evil. And then go get her. And where's Rar? Alright, she's about to hit us with the firestorm, but we should be fairly well protected from that. Shouldn't really matter too much. What definitely does matter is that we need to keep our spells on these locusts. Because if they regenerate too much health, we're definitely going to be in trouble. Alright, we need to get that cat out of the way. Kind of holding up traffic. Get him to move around to there. Alright, did we knock out that? Alright, sweet. We took out the one hideous locust swarm. Oh, we got both of them. Awesome. Alright, that's pretty much all there is to that. The locust swarms are down. We're not in the effect of the Polar Midnight being hit by that, taking 4 dexterity damage every turn. I'm going to have you use Quarry on her. And let's get Sela to use Studied Target real quick. That way we're maximizing our bonuses. And everybody else can pretty much just let loose with whatever they have. And she should go down fairly quickly now. She can heal, so it may not be super quickly, but it'll be quickly enough. Alright, her life's going down, and for some reason she's just attacking raw. I'm going to throw out a heal since we're going to be resting soon after this anyway. And as long as she's doing that, we're going to take off combat expertise and fighting defensively so that our tank can just kind of open up on her too and help add as much as possible to the damage. You can see her, even though she's healing for 150 and whatnot, our damage is just way too much for her to keep up with. And there we go. She's down. Priestess of Deskari defeated. Alright, now we have the final boss in here, Darrazand. And he's actually probably the easiest fight, or at least easier than the previous 3 fights that we had. Anyways, we did go ahead and rest and rebuff, so we're good to go on that front. We do have a few negative levels here from clearing out some undead, but we should be alright. So let's go ahead and take out Darrazand. Yeah, we know, we know. Alright, let's get our guy up here. And we can pretty much just turn on everything for this. We're going to use a quarry. And we, of course, want to use Smite Evil. And we're going to have her with magic missiles. And over here, we'll turn on this and this. Here, so that's our maximized Scorching Ray along with impromptu sneak attack. Alright, and that should be pretty good for now. Move him up there, move her up here a little bit so that everybody can get through. Where's Sela? Alright, we want to have her study target. And now we'll have her charge. You can see Darrazand's dropping pretty quick. I'll throw off a couple of heals just to make sure we're good. What happened to our animal? They still can't get inside? Apparently not. Alright, I'm not sure what's up with the animal companions, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, and there we go. Good to go. No problems. Now, we are in Colyphyr Mines at the end of Act 4. As you can see, we're level 16. Mythic rank 6. As would be expected by this point. If we take a look at our... Oh, wrong tab. Here we go. We take a look at our buffs. As always, they're simply buffs that we can get from our party members only. Nothing from items or outside sources. All right, now Act 4 didn't really have very many difficult battles in it. The difficulties in Act 4 came from trying to figure out how to navigate Elushanira and figure out some of the quests that can be a little more confusing than what most of the quests throughout the rest of the game are. But anyways, we're here in Colyphyr Mines, and we're just going to finish this last leg of the mines, defeat Hepzamirah, and then we'll fight that last battle on Nexus. And yeah, that's what we're doing here. All right, Fiendish Minotaurs doing a little bit of damage, but you know, nothing too crazy. And we just need to remove the seal. We can come through here. We definitely want Aureus. Actually, we need to re-up our haste buff. And we're going to throw a displacement on Aureus. And there shouldn't really be a whole lot else to do here. Yeah, maybe we'll throw in a Holy Aura there. All right. Now we'll take down Hepzamirah. We definitely want Aureus to be the first up here. So we're going to hold Sela back and get our animal companions back. And once that's done, we'll quarry Hepzamirah. And with Sela, we want to smite Chaos here, or smite Evil, excuse me. Go ahead and cast a heal on Sela. And have her study target on Hepzamirah. Lay on hand self. Where's Ember? There she is. She's about to cast the heal spell. There we go. We got that off. We're good. Hepzamirah is going down pretty well. We'll keep Social healing everybody. Actually, that one heal was probably enough. And I should have said this before, but let's go ahead and have Ember use Scorching Ray. And Ninio, who's not really using any magic, we'll just have her use Lightning Bolt from here. That's easy enough. And there we go. Fight's not too difficult. Our saves are good enough that we weren't really affected by the waves of ecstasy, and the Cone of Cold didn't really do too much damage, nor the Chain Lightning. And yeah, Hepzamirah is not very difficult, just like most of the rest of the battles in Act 4.
Well done, sister. I've always believed in you.
And I probably should have set them to hold until Arius could get up there, just to make sure that he's taking the brunt of the fight. As you can see, our animal companions are probably going to get punished here. Alright, we need Ninio to hit us with a... crap. She got taken in by the overwhelming presence, which is definitely unfortunate. Alright, we need him to channel us some positive energy. And we're actually going to have Sela do the same here, just to make sure everybody's good to go. And we'll have Arushale, who's actually not up yet. Now there's Ninio. And that's definitely unfortunate. What about Ember? Ember's not up either. Alright, we'll get some healing in here. And we'll get everybody back up to full, or pretty close to full. And there we go. Now we should be Mythic rank 7. Okay, so here's the Fulsome Queen battle. I'd actually forgotten about this one, so we're a little bit underprepared for it. But we should be good. We're going to have Ninio just kind of teleport us out of here. And Ember went down, of course. That's alright, we can always raise her. Had I been prepared for the battle, it wouldn't have been a big deal, but we do experience one fallen character here. And we can just go ahead and have you... Not lightning bolt. Chain lightning. Yeah. Go ahead and give us another heal there, Socio. Well, maybe in a minute. Anyways, there we go. Fulsome Queen, even though I was caught a little bit off guard, we're still good. We're going to go ahead and resurrect Ember. All right. There we go. Now we'll meet for the next battle at Nexus. All right, so here we are back at Nexus. We're just going to finish off these last couple of little battles that are here. We can actually turn that off for you. And for her too. Here, we'll put on a lesser Scorching Ray. This one's just empowered. Alright, here comes the big battle. And if you've done everything to gain help from other areas for this battle, then it's really quite simple. And of course, if you have not, then this battle might be difficult. But let's just let Aureus get up in there. And after that, we should be pretty good to go. All right, we're just going to go ahead and use this. Come on, Ember. Blast your fireball already.
Begone, fiend!
Okay, so here we are at the end of Act 5, or in Act 5, towards what would probably be the end for most people in their playthroughs. And anyways, we're at the city of Iz, and we're going to go ahead and test our party out against Terendelev, and then what I consider to be the 3 most difficult battles here in the city of Iz. And as you can see here, we're looking at our party members' buffs, and it's all stuff that's available to our party. Nothing from items or outside sources, just as always. Okay, we are level 17, and our mythic rank is level 8. All right, and inventory for everybody. I believe I may have do this for Colyphyr mines, but it was all, you know, pretty sparse regular gear there as well. And anyways, yeah, everybody's inventory is just pretty much regular stuff that you can get up to this point. Aside from Radiance, I guess you could consider that kind of advanced. But anyways, I do, by the way, have a video showing you how to obtain and fully upgrade Radiance. If you haven't done that already, or you don't know how to do that, check the description and there'll be a link to that video. Okay, now here we are about to fight Terendelev. As you can see, we're doing it without help. We have Aureus going in first, and the rest of our party is going to come in here, and she should go down pretty fairly quickly. One thing I do want to do is just kind of angle Aureus a bit over this way. And that didn't seem to help much.
Something over there.
Alright, Well of the Banshee. And we did lose Ninio there, which is unfortunate. Usually we all survive, but not always. So we're going to hit Ninio with a resurrection. And we're going to move up Ember. And you see Terendelev's almost gone, and we haven't even really been using any spells or anything powerful. I didn't even use Smite Evil or Quarry or anything else. Yeah. So, anyways, there we go. She's back up. Unfortunately, she did lose all of her buffs. But we're just going to roll with that, and I think that we'll be fine throughout this area without Ninio having her buffs. Alright, so on to the next battle. Now, our next battle inside of is going to be here against the Devastator And the main thing that makes this battle so difficult is just the sheer number of enemies, especially some adds that come in mid-fight. Because of those adds, I do have my melee DPS, or just melee characters, period, aside from Aureus, of course, set to hold position. So that way, whenever the adds do come, we can eliminate them, and then they will go up to support Aureus, and take out the rest of the enemies over here. Now, if you forgot that these ads were coming, or if it was your first time and you just didn't know, this is where a spell like Dimension Door really comes in handy, because whenever the ads show up, you can just teleport your party away, out of danger, and finish the ads off before they have time to actually eliminate anybody. All right, anyways. For now, I'm just going to send Aureus in here. And you are supposed to be on hold like everybody else. I guess I missed that one. And I want to have Ninio use the weird spell over here just to knock down some of this group. And right there's probably okay. And there's actually, yeah, you can see it's a pretty good number. So we'll see how many of these we can take out with weird real quick. And Aureus will have to tank the rest of them. And we actually want to get him a little bit over here so that hopefully this Glabrazoo Wrecker also targets him. Alright, there we go. So our weird knocked out all 4 of these Brolokai, it looks like, which is awesome. That makes this battle much, much more manageable. Oh, nice. Not just them, we also got the Glabrazoo too. So yeah, Ninio is just so helpful in these kinds of situations. Definitely love her. All right, here comes our ads, and that's where RAR was actually supposed to be. Was here for this one. Again, if you forgot about the ads or didn't know about them or whatever, using Dimension Door right here could really save you. But anyways, we just want everybody now to engage these guys. Go ahead and take them out. Aureus should be fine, since Ninio really wrecked pretty much that whole party that was there. And after we take these down, it'll be simple to take down those last couple of guys over here. We'll go for the Balor first. I actually do want to keep them up here to this side so that they don't get targeted by the Glabbers or the Devastator. Excuse me. All right, nice. Let's have Socio come up here and just put out a heal. Keep everybody topped off. I like it. Now I'm going to take everybody off of hold. And that Devastator goes down quick style. Of course, he comes right back up, but he'll go down quick again. Okay, now for the next battle. This one can be pretty challenging just because there are a large number of enemies, and they're going to hit us with a bunch of AoE damage. And it's definitely going to take its toll if we cannot take out those mages quick.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Sela. Now we're hasted, remember that, which definitely helps. I'm just going to have her run up here. And we have, where's Ninio? Right here. I'm going to have her cast Weird up here so that we can try to get those mages with Weird. If not, we have Sela as a backup. After those mages go down, this is an extremely easy battle. Alright. See, doing that even kind of got them to change their AoE and kind of aim it over this way, which is definitely awesome. Now we'll see if that weird spell kicks in, takes any of them out. It did not. Now, naturally, Sela wants to run this way, but no, we're not letting her do that. We're sending her back up there with her haste, and we want him to go ahead and cast a mass heal for us so that we're keeping everybody in the fight. All right, where'd our animal companions run off to? Here they are. Where's Ember? And this is why it is definitely a good thing to have a backup healer. Because Socio might go down here. We're going to have her cast a heal on him. Just to kind of make sure that he stays up. Alright. Unfortunately, Sela can't make it up there. So here's where things might start getting a little bit more difficult. This guy is a bit of a pain. But we'll have Sela take on him.
Need your assistance.
Alright, he's back up. Now, he might not stay up for long. So we want to have Ember cast another heal on him. I'm just going to move this down here because we're probably going to need that quite a bit. Really, I shouldn't have let him get so far out there. That was my fault, my mistake. But we should still be alright. Looks like Sela's almost got this Nefelshni down. And once she does, those mages will be gone. And everything will be fine after that. Alright, now we did lose Ninio here, which is definitely unfortunate. But that's what we have resurrection spells for. And they've almost taken care of these enemies. So I'm going to have Socio come back here. Actually, just have him come up here. Cast a resurrection right quick. Get her back up on her feet. And Sela should have these down very quickly. I don't know why she's turning around. There we go. Ninio's back up. Everybody's good. The casters are down. No problems. I mean, definitely not the smoothest that battle can go. But we made it work. And it wasn't terribly difficult. Just take out this one last Nefelshni. Okay, now here we are at the end of about to fight Deskari. We did gain up to level 18, and of course we rested and rebuffed before the fight. Now, if you're using Radiance, and if you're following the build, then you will be. Whenever you go to fight Deskari, you get an upgrade for it. So you need to be sure that as soon as the battle starts, you re-equip Radiance. Okay, because it unequips it whenever it upgrades it. So just be sure that you do that. And we want to try to keep it so that Arius is really the only one that is close enough to get hit, especially here at the beginning. And we're going to have our characters kind of spread out so that Deskari can't overwhelm us with his AoE attacks. I like to kind of spread out over here to this direction. And I'm going to have our animal companions go around behind. We'll have Sela go around behind Deskari. And there goes one of his AoE attacks, which is, yeah, that one didn't do too much damage, so not that big of a deal. Alright, now we're just going to pretty much turn on our impromptu sneak attack here. And we're going to hit Deskari with everything that we have. And we're going to let Minagho take care of these swarms. And we'll have Social just kind of heal us. At Ruchelet, we want to use Quarry. And Sela, we'll have her use Mark of Justice. And then we're going to hit him again with Studied Target. And then just keep pouring on the damage. Alright, Ember's taking some damage here. So we need to have Social heal. There we go. I was trying not to heal her, but we got it. Alright, Ember's back up. She's good. Skari's life hasn't really dropped much yet, but it will. I'm going to try to work Sela back around over here, because we don't really want her getting targeted. And I'm not sure why he's trying to run all the way around, but that should be good enough anyways. And he did knock down our cat, which is unfortunate, but shouldn't really be too big of a deal. Go ahead and turn on defensive fighting there. Alright, now his life's starting to drop pretty good. I'm going to throw a heal on Minagho. Make sure she's still, yeah. Casting that to knock those swarms down. And he is really not liking her. Well, we got him down to almost half life already. Nobody else is really taking any more damage. He's just really concentrating on her. There we go. She's back up to full. And that's it. Deskari's done. No big deal. Okay, now we are here at Threshold. So we're almost done. And just to take a look at our gear again, aside from Radiance, of course, we don't really have any gear that's that special or out of the way, just stuff that you should find on a normal playthrough. And if you look at our buffs, as always, our buffs are just what we can get from our party. Nothing from items or consumables, outside sources, you know, anything like that. And as you can see, we are level 18 right now. And of course, Mythic rank 9, Angel level 7. And you can see right here that we are still on core difficulty. And will, of course, be staying there for the remainder of the video. Okay, so let's get to the battle. Now, starting here, we want to take out this Galu Stormcaller. And Arius is pretty much just a distraction, tanking, while every DPS that we have focuses on them. We're not going to use our pets in this battle because they'll just get mowed down by all of the AoE. And we'll have to resurrect them and they won't have any of their buffs. Alright, so we want to get Aureus around here just to kind of pick these guys up. And yeah, we're taking this cone attack in the face, but it's not really that big of a deal. With this party and all of our buffs and everything, our saves are and hit points are high enough that it's not going to make too much of a difference. The main thing is just getting to that Stormcaller before he can start chaining devastating spells, especially tsunamis together. So let's get everybody on that guy. I do have Ember casting her lowest level of Scorching Ray, which is level 2, and Ninio with Chain Lightning level 6 here. You know, no meta magics or anything on those because we want to save the more powerful spells for the battles that are coming up next. And our animal companions here were supposed to be holding. I guess I misclicked and selected them. Alright, so get Sela on that Stormcaller, which she is going there. And we want to make sure that our other party members are also hitting him, which it looks like they are. I'm going to move Social up so that he can top everybody off in a minute with a channel positive energy. Right, come on. Good, good. That Stormcaller's gone. Awesome. Once he's gone, the battle's really not too terribly difficult. One issue I do have is Sela tanking that Balor is not a good idea, so we're going to DPS him down next. While Aureus stays over here on these, we'll get Socio ready in case this breath attack hits us pretty hard. And it did. So we're going to go ahead. I keep just hitting backspace to select the whole group, and I shouldn't be doing that because it keeps bringing our pets down here. Okay, now we have our ads here, these Bavakia and that Colossus Dominator. And we need Ember to be ready. Alright, here they come with their fire. And actually, that one's not too bad. But we're going to go ahead and Dimension Door Mass. This is Quicken Dimension Door Mass, which I have on Ember. Definitely really helpful in some of these fights. Particularly right here when you have those waves of fire coming at you. We're just going to get over here. Get the group out of the way. And Social. Alright, good. The Balor is down. We want to make sure Sela is not getting up there before Aureus. And it looks like we should be safe for that. And I'm just going to move her to the side a little bit to make sure. Let's go ahead and throw a heal out for everybody. And we're going to focus on these enemies from right to left. Not that you necessarily have to. That's just kind of how I like to do it here. Whoa, Aureus. No, get back over here. We can't lose containment on these enemies. Especially not that one. The first time I've seen that happen. Alright. Get Ember over here. And let's take down this Bavakia before he... Alright, never mind. We'll just have to keep an eye on him. We're not going to actually chase him down. I got distracted by that, and we're getting our hit points pretty low there. So let's go ahead and throw up a heal mass. And finish these guys off. Alright, come on, Socio. Where's that heal? Here it is, and apparently I did it again because we have our pets back over here, but I think we're far enough into the battle that we don't have to worry too much about our pets getting AoE'd down. What we do have to worry about is this Vavakia over here that's being pretty annoying with the crap he's trying to pull. So let's go ahead and knock him out real quick. Alright, he's down. These other ones are going down pretty quick. And we do have one last enemy coming up over here, or set of enemies. These Galu. And, okay, I thought they were going after our horse up there. But it seems like we're free from that. Go ahead and throw out a heal here. And Arius, come pick up this Galu. I'm going to turn on defensive fighting with her because it looks like she's actually taking the brunt of that Galu attack. But they go down pretty easily. Okay, that's it. We did it. Not too difficult. Just make sure that you do have your protection and resistance for fire and cold effects up. As long as you have those buffs, the Galu Stormcaller's damage won't be too crazy. And then have that Dimension Door mass ready so you can teleport your party whenever you need to. And just try to keep as many of the enemies focused on Aureus as possible. Alright, let's head on to the next fight. Now we're going to fight Koramzada and his horde here. This is definitely much more difficult than the previous two fights, but if we do it right, it shouldn't be too terribly hard. Alright, now, first of all, Minagho does have our lowest reflex save, and she's also not wearing a ring of evasion, nor does she have any other type of evasion skills. So she's going to be the most susceptible to chain lightning here. So I want to have her off away from the rest of the party so that she's not affected by that, or she's affected as little as possible by it anyways. And we're going to start out with this Ecorche Torturer because it's the one that's going to get to us first. And the real danger here is the Vavakia Vanguard because it's going to do massive wisdom damage to us with its breath attack. I've not actually... Oh, wow, I didn't even heal up Rar. Well, yeah, be sure that you heal up your animal companions as well whenever you do this. But anyways, I haven't actually tried doing this before, but we're going to attempt to distract the Vavakia with our animal companions to limit the amount of wisdom damage that we're taking with the rest of our party. Also, getting them way up there should help them to avoid the chain lightning that's coming. And Minagho is going to start out with a weird spell to try to drop all of these Babau. If we get, usually one is all that it takes and you can drop them all. But if you get some unlucky rolls, we might have to cast two. And all of our DPS, we just want to drop this Ecorche. I am using a maximized and empowered Scorching Ray, plus we're using our impromptu sneak attack because I just want that thing to go down as quick as we can get it down. And Sela, we're actually going to use Mark of Justice on this guy. And then get up there in his face. Ninio should be getting them all. What's taking so long, Ninio? I don't know why that was not cast sooner. That should have been cast sooner. Alright, let's get Social over here to start healing everybody up. For now, we're just going to use a heal mass. If we start taking wisdom damage, we won't have enough wisdom to cast those anyways. So that's what we're using for the moment. Well, we got one of these Babau coming over here, so maybe we can get our animal companions to jump on it and knock it out. The Acorche is almost gone. I would have liked a little better heal there, but oh well. And I'm just going to have her drop one more of these to take care of these Babaus, so that we don't have to worry about them. Actually, you know what? The Chain Lightning will do it. And if we had healed Roar, he'd still be around. But oh well. Oh, probably need to take that off. And hopefully we're getting a breath attack from this guy at... No, we didn't. That's unfortunate. I thought we might. And we need to... You have to be careful, because Sela likes to run up here and get in their faces on her own. So I'm just going to bring her back while we have Arius going up. Alright, now that was definitely unfortunate. That's what happens whenever you don't pay well enough attention. But it's not too big of a deal. This is the last battle. And then we can rest and regroup. Let's go ahead and get a heal up. And Sela. Yeah, she's down. Alright, now I'm going to have Ember switch over to her... Or is it... Yeah, Hellfire Ray. No, actually, we're going to keep it with that, because I think that is hitting. And we just want to have everybody pretty much focus on him. We will allow Guardia to sit over here and fight this Favakia to keep him away from our main party. And why are you casting that? You should be casting this. And get back over here. Alright, so we did lose 2 party members here. That is going to make it a little bit more difficult, but it's definitely in no way impossible. We can definitely still do this. It's just going to take a little bit longer and be a little bit more annoying. And the part here that is going to get really difficult is this guy's breath attacks. That is going to get highly annoying. For as long as we keep putting up good damage, that's good. Let's go ahead and use our last heal over here on Arius. And we need to be watching out for that breath attack. I'm not really too worried about it hitting anybody except for Social. Okay, he's down. This is the last. That Bavakia, once it's just him, it's not too big of a deal. I'm going to have Arushli go ahead and throw on a quarry, which I should have done for Koramzada, but I missed that. And let's make sure... Okay, she still has plenty of spells left to cast. So we're good to go there. Alright, here comes his breath attack. And I'm going to try to get everybody out of here on this. And not everybody. I think Ember's fine. Oh. Never mind. Arushli just decided to go hunting for whatever reason. So she's not going to be in on it anyways. Which is fine. Let's have him move back. And Ember should be fine to just keep on attacking. He doesn't really need wisdom too much anyways. Especially once all of the other enemies are gone. Let's go ahead and cast a heal mass here. Alright. The Vanguard might get off one more breath attack, but even if it does, it should not really matter at all. Alright, he's down. No, we want everybody here. Because he's going to come back up. I don't know what the heck she's chasing. That Babau does not matter, though. Alright, everybody back down here. Everybody on hill. Alright, we got Ember out of that. Just turn and attack. Finish this guy off. Alright, he's almost down. Alright, there we go. Relu's here. Enemies are down. Battle's won. We can resurrect, and we'll actually have a base camp now. I do suggest at that base camp you do stock up and buy as many scrolls of resurrection, greater restoration, cure serious wounds, stuff like that. Potions, of course, everything that you might need. This is pretty much your last chance to spend gold anyways. And having those things can help greatly once we enter the threshold here. All right, I'll see you in the next battle. Okay, now here we are inside of Threshold, and we do have full buffs up. There aren't really a whole lot of difficult battles in here, but this one here definitely can be difficult if you do not take out these two over here ASAP. Basically, we just want to max DPS them and drop them as quick as we can, and as long as we do that, we should be good. I'm not sure why you're turning around, but yeah, don't do that. For Socio, we'll get a heal on Arius. Alright, I'm going to have her Mark of Justice here. I should have done that sooner. Definitely suggest doing that straight from the start. And then we're going to Mark of Justice this Baylor. And we want to make sure that these guys do not get into melee combat with us. Oh, Arius, what are you doing? No, everybody should be attacking the Baylor. Get Socio to get a big heal on everybody. Make sure we stay popped off. Remember, you can rest inside of Threshold in this area here. So saving your spell slots aren't... that's not as much of a concern while you're in here. Alright, the Baylor's down. And I'm just going to move everybody back a little bit because it looks like they might be coming towards us, maybe, possibly. And we're going to cast another big heal here because we have plenty of those left. And of course he would knock us down. So because of that, I'm going to have Arya stop and heal himself. And we're going to have Ember stop and heal herself. And then we'll get Socio to get up and take care of everybody here in a second. No, we definitely want to take out the Stormcaller Ember. She's going around here to try to fight that succubus up there, but we do not want that. Come on, Socio, get up. Alright, that should be good enough. Get that heal on everybody. We're good to go. Stormcaller is going to go down quick now. And we'll get this Deadeye Succubus. Alright, and we're good to go. That battle's done. So I will see you in the fight against the Rilu Vorlesh next. Hey, I just wanted to take this opportunity to let you know that this video took a huge amount of time and energy and work, and it would mean so much to me if you would like the video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, it helps us out so much. Thank you for your support. So here we are, the final battle of the game against the Rilu Vorlesh. Okay, and I do suggest fighting this in turn-based mode. It makes it a lot easier because she does some pretty crazy AoE, and it can be hard to keep up with things while you're in real time with pause. I mean, it's definitely possible, but you're going to be pausing it so much that you may as well just do turn-based anyways. We're going to basically just max DPS Arilu and try to keep our party fairly spread out so that she doesn't hit too many party members at once with her AoE spells. I do suggest that you're max buffed with everything you possibly can have here because there's no reason to save anything past this point of the battle, and you can rest just before this battle begins, so there's no reason not to have everything at your disposal. Alright, let's get started. Alright, not a bad start. Not a bad start. We do want Fila to use Mark of Justice. She's extremely hard to hit, and she'll probably still be hard to hit even with the Mark of Justice, but we're gonna try it anyways. Alright, now Socio, we do want to have fairly kind of sort of centralized so that he can heal everybody at once with his channeling if we need him to. And we're going to just start spamming Storm of Justice with our tank. Get him into melee combat, of course. We're going to attack with the Ruchelet. And yeah, missing will be a common theme in this battle. Now, Minagho cannot really do too much in this battle, which is unfortunate. She'll mostly be using scrolls because Arilu is basically immune to all of her spells, or at least all of her damage spells. So I'm just going to get her away from Arilu a little bit. All right, that was a pretty good hit. As you can see, Arilu's already healed though for 886 hit points. Still, good job, Ember. All right, now we're gonna study target, swift action, and attack with Sela. Nothing doing, of course. Sela will not hit her very often at all, but still, it's worth trying. You might get lucky. All right, Storm of Justice again here. And Arushale just gonna, oh, actually we should have used Quarry last turn. That was my mistake. I'm not sure how much it actually helps, but it definitely can't hurt. And at the very least, it should allow us to auto-confirm some crits, which is cool. All right, just gonna have her attack. Maybe we'll get in a lucky attack. Oh, nice. She didn't save, like 99 out of 100 times she reflex saves Chain Lightning. But she didn't that time, so that was cool. Alright, here we go. Ember, another Hellfire Ray. All missed, so that's nice. Oh, I should have been using Scorching Ray here too, because that's quickened. That was definitely a mistake on my part. Make sure you're using your Quicken Scorching Ray, especially whenever you have your impromptu sneak attack up. You can get the benefits of that on 2 Ray spells per turn then. Have Sela keep attacking. Have Social top everybody off with some channel energy. We're going to see another Storm of Justice here. Arushale attacks. I'm going to have her continue to move back. Oh. Well, never mind. I guess we couldn't go past that pillar. Since Minagho was actually able to do something with her Chain Lightning, we're going to try that again. And there's the reflex save that I was expecting last time. We're going to get her over here so that she can use scrolls to heal Arushale if needed. Alright, this is the last turn of our impromptu sneak attack, so hopefully we get some good hits here. Scorching Ray and Hellfire Ray both. And we didn't do anything with that. We'll just keep attacking. I'm gonna have Sela lay on hands herself, because why not? And she can do a full attack. channel some positive energy, get everybody topped up. And here comes our last storm of justice. Oh, and somewhere in all of that, Arilu healed again, which is awesome. Thanks for that, Arilu. That was a rather strong hit. Fortunately, we do have Last Stand with the Rushale, so that's helpful. Go ahead and get some attacks out. All right. We got some good hits on that one. And here's where, since Ninio's Chain Lightning almost always fails, we're going to take these Scrolls of Cure Critical Wounds, and we're going to use her just to kind of top up or heal Rushale a little bit. Definitely not top her up. Alright, so I'm going to have Ember cast a heal on our tank, and then she can still shoot out a Scorching Ray, since that's hastened or quickened. Here we're going to have Social Heal Mass. That way we can get a nice big heal on everybody. No more Storms of Justice, which is unfortunate, but oh well. I'm actually going to take off the fighting defensively and combat expertise, and we're just going to try to hit her with our tank as best we can. Come on, Arushale, get some... Alright. Nice damage there. Of course, we got another 800 hit point heal. Gotta love those. Ninio can heal Arushale again. And let's get her out of this ice. Oh, I did not see that Ember went down. That's definitely unfortunate, but not necessarily unexpected. Alright, we're going to lay on hands Arius since he's getting low on health. Although we only got 10 healing out of it, so maybe it wasn't even worth it. Anyways. We're going to put out another heal mass. No, not heal, heal mass. I'm going to turn these back on since she seems to be targeting him. Alright, Arushale, big damage, big damage. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, now Ninio, can she possibly... Where's Ember even at? Need to find Ember's... I think she was over here. Inventory. We should have Scrolls of Resurrection. There we go. That's... I don't think she can actually make it that far even with haste on. We're gonna try though. Alright. Looks like we got it. I didn't realize that was going to have such a far range. Awesome. That definitely helps. Though Ember's damage is definitely going to be reduced, which is unfortunate. Alright, here we are back to Socio. We're going to channel some energy. Get another attack off with Arius. Not bad, not bad. Alright, we got her to about half. That's good. I don't think that she's going to heal again. Hopefully not. We're just going to cast a haste to top everybody off and get that back on Ember as well. Well, that was some unfortunate damage to Ninio there. We'll just keep attacking and reviving though. Alright, Socio. See if you can get a resurrect on her. Awesome. We're actually going to get in a heal mass with Arius here, just to make sure that everybody's good. Alright, Ember. Keep Hellfire in her. Yeah, they're going to be much less likely to hit now that she's lost all of her buffs, but Ember's back down again. That's nice. Alright, round 11. We made it. Now at this point, we can say that we've uncovered the plan, and if we do, we'll get these diplomacy and intimidate checks. Now, if you pass these, then that's pretty much the end of the fight. But we're going to finish up the fight, so I'm going to go ahead and say you're welcome to try. And now you can see that we have these copies of Arilu, which are pretty annoying because they're even harder to damage than she is. Fortunately, we don't really need to damage them. That's not a necessity. The biggest thing that we need to do here is just keep everybody alive. And you'll notice over here that Arilu's taking damage as this fight goes on. And basically we just have to outlast Arilu's life, which really isn't too terribly difficult to do. All right, let's go ahead and resurrect. Ember. As long as we keep everybody resurrected and fairly well healed, there's not really too much of a danger to anything. All right, now I'm going to use a Mark of Justice on her because why not try to damage it? Yeah, we can try a lightning bolt. That's what I figured. Here, we're going to use a heal mass. Let's get everybody topped off. Nice. We're looking pretty good. All right, we'll get our attacks in. Let her do her damage. And she's almost at half life. No, that spell was somewhat devastating. It's definitely more than what I was expecting. We're going to have him heal himself. And we'll drink a potion. The main thing is we do not want him to die. Obviously, if our main character dies, then that's not good. And Rilu's almost done for over there. Come on, get up, Sela. I'm going to lay on hands Arius because he's getting pretty low over there. All right, Ninio. Just have her move back this way. I really wish that we had him to heal. A little bit worried about Arius giving his life and that Arilu's going next. But we'll see what happens. All right, we're good. Heal herself again. All right, there we go. That's it. We won the battle. No big deal. It's better if you make the diplomacy check or the intimidate check. You know, I would definitely suggest trying to do it that route. But if not, you can see pretty much all you have to do is survive longer than Arilu does after that, and you're good to go. Okay, so I really hope that this video helped you out and that you can see how these different builds that we've made and created can work together, you know, to be highly effective all throughout in every act of the game. Again, the links to the full build videos for each one of these characters are down in the description, along with a link to our Discord if you want to join that. and hang out with us. You know, we're talking Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous and other video games in there pretty much every day, and we'd love to have you there if you want to come join us. So yeah, come join us. And be sure to like and subscribe because that helps out the channel a ton, helps out this video a ton. We really appreciate it. You know, we're trying to grow the community and we hope that you'll be a part of it. So yeah, like and subscribe, join our Discord, and check out the full build videos for each one of these party members. You can see that they work very effectively together. All right, we'll see you next time. This has been Chris with Lore Spire. Be well, my friends.